She's ignoring you, leaving you on read, scrolling online all day. But for you, nothing. Zero. Not even a hey out of pity. And there you are, begging for scraps of attention, stalking her status updates, likes, and stories, like you're waiting for a miracle. But let me tell you a secret. It's not coming. You know why? Because you've already become her Plan Z, that name in her contacts that only gets a text when everyone else is busy. You're not her priority, you're just a pastime. And worse, you know it, yet you keep on, holding your phone, opening chats, closing chats, checking again. It's just pathetic. But chill. Today I'm gonna show you 5 ways to vanish from her life in a way that really flips the script. And no, we're not talking about that childish game of blocking and then reappearing, begging for attention. This is pure psychology, disappearing strategically until she starts wondering, where'd he go? Has he moved on? Is there someone else? And when that doubt hits, hang on tight, because that's when the game changes. Ever been humiliated like that? Drop a "I've been a sucker" in the comments if you have. Today's the day for your redemption. But first, let's agree on one thing. This video exists because someone had the guts to like and subscribe. Now it's your turn to stop getting content for free and do your part. Smash that like, subscribe, and send a thanks to the algorithm. Not for me, but for the sake of all us dreamers out there. Alright, no more messing around. Let's get straight to what matters. What's more humiliating than being ignored? It's not just the cold silence or feeling like you're invisible. The worst part is realizing it's your fault. Think about it. Who always texted first? Who was available 24/7 like a doctor on call? Who got all giddy over a measly, "Hey"? That's right, champ, it was you. And here's the problem. You think playing the nice guy, always there, always available, always friendly, will make her notice you and think, "Wow, what a catch, I've got to give him a shot." Reality check. Ha ha ha. Nah, my friend. The truth is, when you serve everything on a silver platter, she just loses interest. Because guess what? Nobody values what comes too easy. Now stop and think. Does this woman ignore everyone? You really think the guy she truly wants is left hanging? Of course not. He answers right away. He engages. He makes things happen. So ask yourself, why on earth aren't you that guy? The answer's staring you in the mirror. It's the pathetic way you act. If you want to flip the script, you need to stop being the ever-available pity party and start harnessing the power of absence, mystery, and scarcity. And that's exactly what I'm about to teach you. Get ready, because here come 5 strategies that'll make any woman lose control and start chasing you. Realizing your humiliation and taking charge. If you've made it this far, congrats, you've recognized your own humiliation. You finally get that being too available puts you on the disposable shelf. You figured out that your behavior either makes you a challenge or just another desperate guy begging for attention. But relax, all is not lost. The good news, this has a fix. And that fix is mastering the ART of smart ignoring. Today, I'm gonna teach you 5 ways to ignore a woman the right way. None of that stubborn blocking nonsense or ghosting for days and then reappearing with a "Hey stranger" as if it's revolutionary. That's predictable, pathetic, and guess what? It doesn't work. What I'm about to show you are surgical psychological strategies that'll scramble her head and make her actually feel your absence. Because when she realizes she might lose you, my friend, hold on tight. That's when the tide turns and she starts chasing. So listen up. If you nail these techniques, she'll be thinking, "Wait, what's going on? Why did he stop chasing me? Did I mess up somehow?" And at that moment, my dear, the game is yours. Let's dive into the details. The silence that makes her go crazy. Most guys think that ignoring means just not replying. Wrong. Any amateur does that. What really shakes a woman is when you vanish, without making it obvious that you're gone. Let me break it down. The classic mistake 99% of losers make is disappearing for a few hours and then creeping back in to see if she missed you. Spoiler, she didn't. Deep down, she knows you're still lurking there, like a puppy just waiting to bark again. Now, want to know what really works? Disappear emotionally while staying socially active. If she stops giving you attention, cool. But you're not gonna play the defeated guy and vanish off the face of the earth. Nope. You're gonna drop out of her life, but not from the world. Post a story from a cool spot. Share a pic of you laughing with friends. Show without saying a word that you're too busy living to be desperate for her reply. And here's the kicker. She'll see it. Even if she doesn't like it, comment on it, or react. She'll notice. And you know what? It hurts her. Because her ego expected you to be on a tight leash, always waiting around. When you break that cycle and just disappear, no drama, no explanations. Her mind goes into overdrive. Wait, what's happening? Why isn't he chasing me anymore? And bam, the doubt sets in. The void you left now occupies her head. And the best part? She'll start filling that space with her own stories and paranoia. And that, my friend, is just step one. Now hang on tight, because technique number 2 is even more ruthless. Calculated responses, not immediate. Now that your strategic silence has her freaking out a bit, the next step is simple. Don't blow all that progress like a total moron. The classic mistake of desperate types. When she finally texts and bam! You reply instantly like an overexcited golden retriever who just got a treat. Congrats, you're back on a tight leash. If you want her to chase you, understand this. Your attention is valuable, and anything valuable is rare. Hard to come by, not always available. The rule is simple. Always wait at least double the time it took her to reply. She took 2 hours? You wait 4. She ghosted for a day. Only reply the next day. She disappeared for 3 days. Well, you've got better things to do. But here's the crucial part. Don't just delay your reply. Make it calculated. 0 enthusiasm, 0 neediness, 0 long-winded texts. If she goes, wow, you disappeared, huh? You say, I was busy. If she asks, so, how are you? You reply, all good. No details, no deep conversations, no opening the door for endless texting. And why does this work? Simple. Fear of loss. Before, she ignored you because she knew you were always there available, ready to beg for attention. Now she sees that the situation has changed, that she might be losing her spot, that maybe, just maybe, you've really stopped caring. And that thought, my friend, eats away at her more than any disappearance ever could. But hold up, because technique 3 is going to turn this into a full-blown nightmare for her. Erase the need to please. Now that you've mastered the strategic silence and learned to control your responses, it's time for the crucial part. Stop acting like a desperate pushover trying to please her. And believe me, this is what separates the real men from the boys. One of the most damaging mistakes guys make is this pathetic need to be accepted. You want her so badly that you start tailoring every word, every action, even your damn personality, just to be more pleasing to her. And guess what? She notices. She feels that you're measuring every word, tiptoeing around, scared of upsetting her. And you know what happens when a guy seems like he's begging for approval? He becomes irrelevant. So here's the trick. Stop being the overly nice guy who's terrified of displeasing her. If she drops a, hey, you've been acting weird lately, you fire back, nah, just living my life. If she tries to nudge you with a, you used to be cuter, you answer, well, things change. Simple, straight, no justifications, no explanations, no fear. Because when you stop begging for approval, you become a challenge. And when you stop caring about what she thinks, she starts caring about what you think. And then comes the golden question. Why isn't he trying to please me anymore? Is there someone else? Has he just moved on? Did I lose my guaranteed spot? And boom, the game flips. Now, if you're tired of being her emotional doormat, the sucker who accepts crumbs and still gets tossed aside, wake up. It's time to stop swallowing disrespect and flip the table. Check out the digital book I linked in the description. Once you read it, you'll know how to become a real challenge, never lower your head again, and put any woman in her place without a hint of pity. Enough of being stepped on. Enough of being disposable. Either you learn, or you keep being the sucker in the story. Life goes on, and she needs to realize it. Now that you've broken the cycle of neediness, no longer replying like a desperate mess, and ditched that pathetic habit of trying to please her, it's time for the crucial part. Show her that your life doesn't revolve around her. 'Cause here's a truth nobody tells you. Ignoring only works if she sees that you're perfectly fine without her. The classic mistake? The guy who vanishes but does nothing. He pulls away, but then just sits around like an idiot, waiting for the right moment to crawl back. That doesn't create value, doesn't make an impact, and honestly, it only reinforces that you're a needy loser waiting for scraps. What really works? Social proof. When she sees you out there living, having fun, not even bothering to remember she exists, the game changes. And no, I'm not talking about posting 4 selfies at a club, holding an empty drink, plastering on a fake smile like you're clearly faking happiness. That's pathetic and obvious. The secret is naturalness. Went out and posted something? Cool. But don't look like you're advertising your own life. Hitting the gym, traveling, hanging with friends? Awesome. Show her that your life goes on. Don't ask anything about her. Not even a fake, "Hey, how's it going?" Zero curiosity. Because when she notices you're not missing her, even though she's missing you, that's when the real pain kicks in. She'll be thinking, how did he move on so fast? Did he already forget me? Is there someone else? And then, my friend, her brain goes into full panic mode. 'Cause losing something she thought was guaranteed hurts way more than never having had it at all. And now, hold on tight, because the final strategy is the knockout blow. The final strike. Your attention is gold. We've reached the most critical moment. What to do when she finally notices your absence and tries to come back. 'Cause yes, that moment will come. After everything you've done, she'll start missing you. It might be a, "Hey stranger," a casual like on your posts, or a random comment trying to start a conversation. It doesn't matter. And here's where most losers mess it all up. She sends a, "Hey," and you jump on the reply like an overexcited golden retriever seeing its owner come home. End of game. You just tossed out all the mystery, the value, and the scarcity you built. If you want to keep control, your reply needs to be cool, short, and devoid of excitement. She says, "You really disappeared, huh?" You reply, "Yeah, I was busy." She asks, "How are you?" You say, "All good." Period. No small talk, no opening the door for a long conversation, no relief that she came back. And here's the key. If she wants your attention back, she's gotta earn it. Before, you were the desperate guy chasing her. Now, she's the one who has to prove she's worth your time. Because now it's not her call on when you enter her life. It's you who decides if she still has a spot. And that role reversal, that's the knockout blow. Now she's not the one ignoring you anymore. Now she's scrambling to get back what she lost. And when that happens, the feeling is unmatchable. Now you've got the cards in your hands. You've learned how to ignore the right way. You get that it's not about blocking, ghosting, or playing childish games. It's about creating value. It's about showing with actions, not words, that you're no longer just a toy available for her whenever she fancies. And when you apply these strategies, the game changes. Because at the end of the day, it isn't her choosing whether to ignore you or not. It's you choosing if she still deserves your attention. Now tell me, which of these techniques do you think will work the fastest? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more content like this, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, 'cause here, we play to win. See you in the next video.